room, I was terrified I would get caught, and I never got caught. But then the last night, the last show, there was a big final party, and her assistant got drunk, and he went into her office and said, "Miriam, how stupid are you? Don't you know that you're Nathan Thurm? Everybody else does!" And she was devastated. She came and she confronted me at the party. And she said, "I thought you were my friend." I said, "I am your friend. But you know that impersonation is the highest form of compliment?" She said, "I know that. You don't think I know that?" I have to be honest, I love telling that story. You know, Steve and I actually have an agreement. The minute we stop having fun, that's when we quit. Boy, does Steve's cologne linger or what? Wow, is that pungent? Summer's Eve, an unusual choice for a fella. Although it is nice to perform with someone who's a potential organ donor, it gives you confidence. But it is interesting, you know, just a few minutes ago, when I was backstage Googling my symptoms, I was thinking about Steve and me, and I realized that we have become this great team, you know? I mean, we're like Trump and the My Pillow guy without the sexual tension. We go together like Jacksonville and a lower back tattoo. I mean, it's like a Motel 6 and crime scene tape. I mean, it's a theme. You know, and I'm such a fan of Steve's work. I mean, I look at his work on the screen and I'm whelmed. People always say to me, "What is Steve Martin like?" And I say, "I don't know, you're his wife." But I guess it's true, hanging out for me with Steve Martin is a lot like the movie Deliverance. It's all fun and games until the banjos come out. The banjo, by the way, is the only instrument that makes people who play the jug say, "Really?" Because whenever Steve plays the banjo, I like to just close my eyes and pretend I'm on hold with Cracker Barrel. But I've learned, oh my God, all these years I've learned so much with Steve touring with him. I've learned, for example, that he'll pay top dollar for clean urine. I didn't know that. He also taught me that you don't need to have a pool to have a pool boy. So, I mean, these are the things that I've learned. One time I said to Steve, I said, "What would you be doing if you weren't a talented comedic actor?" He said, "Probably what you're doing." But I am so excited to be here. At the Ruth Eckerd Hall. Although that could be the Vicodin and Xanax talking, but I don't think so. In fact, it's impossible for me to express how excited I am to be here tonight because the Botox is fresh. Also, you know, just I love being in this part of the world. This state, it's famous for its manatees. And I love manatees. Delicious. And what a fabulous audience you are. Oh my God, this is like a dream. I could box you up and take you home like classified White House documents. But for me, there's no greater high than performing in front of a live audience, truthfully. In fact, the only difference between you people and pure-grade pharmaceutical morphine is that morphine doesn't judge. And I love performing live, mainly because you're forced to stay fit. You know, listen, I've been on Jenny Craig more times than Mr. Craig. And, thank you so much. Now, there's a lot of pressure to stay fit in show business, and that's just, again, another rule of show business. I explained there were many before. For example, you never ask Nick Cannon if he's free on Father's Day. That's just not gonna happen. You always let Steve Harvey's mustache sniff your hand before you pet it. You never embark on a conversation with Kanye West without an exit strategy. At any rate, on the cab ride here tonight, because the Ruth Eckerd Hall wouldn't send a car, I was reflecting on the original, oh, for God's sake! How does some, hey, say hello once again to the fabulous Jeff Babb, right here. Jeff, can you say hello to them? I've known Jeff forever. He was there when all three of my children were conceived. I know, because I was out of town making a movie at the time. Anyway, welcome, Jeff.
Martin, it's so great to be here back in Clearwater at Ruth Eckerd Hall. You know, I was thinking that when we get met with this beautiful Steinway and they tuned it all up for us, and I just thought, gosh, so excited. Every time I see a new Steinway like this, it's like, this is a 9-foot Steinway. I never would have dreamed as a kid. Like, when I was 4 years old, as you know, I started playing at Kimball, and my parents said, well, son, I was this kind of Steinway. It just blows my mind. From time to time, I reflect on just growing up and having different things. This was sure. You know, the thing about the way we're
because you know you're deeply dull, Jeff, and now you see how you whipped the crowd into a frenzy with that story. Jeff's stripper name is Ambien, just so you know. When Jeff goes out at night, he paints the town taupe. No, I kid you. Oh, really, how long have you been doing this, truthfully?
Oh, I started playing piano when I was 3 years old.
No, I mean sucking the energy out of the field. Listen, sincerely, let me say about Jeff, of all the piano players in the world, Jeff was available. So we welcome you. We're thrilled to have you. And I really do have the legs of a marionette, don't I? You're little slabs. I think these socks. I think they're better than gold. No. They're, first of all, they go all the way up to here, which is odd. I think they're a little Wizard of Ozzy for their own good, you know. Can't you, well, first of all, can't you just see the house landing on the witch and this thing happening? How does a man sit on a piano? It's odd. This can't be good. Frightened there. Is no pillow? Okay. Well, anyway, or anyways, as the less literate like to say. On the carriage ride tonight, because I love to pack myself, the driver said, "What is the name of the film you made that hated?" And I thought, oh my God, he knows my work. And then he thought, well, here's a man who hates me for my work, but doesn't know me well enough to hate me for who I am. So that's why I'll tell you a little bit about my life. As I stated earlier, I'm Canadian. Are we at war? I thought we were. We're the aliens you don't deport, remember. I recently turned 73 years of age. That's insane. No work. I know you're thinking, no kidding. Because cosmetic surgery does not work on a man. You know, you get this look. What a funny story. You know, it says, who's that 37-year-old dude? They say, who's a 73-year-old who's been in a fire? But it is odd. Something you're 73. Let's put it this way. The only time I don't have to pee is when I'm peeing. And, on top of our Christmas tree because it feels like foreshadowing. My first love is always in the theater, then comes movies and television, and then my family. I grew up in a house filled with love, mainly because our cousin lived with us and she put out. And oh my God, that was a dream. Yeah. And even she used to say, it's better to have loved us short than never to have loved at all. She was very clever. Very clever lady. I have 3 beautiful children. And by the way, I'm thrilled to say that last month I became a grandfather. I mentioned that because I love applause, but also let's take a look at Campbell. Campbell, we look at Campbell. And I'm hearing the pitter patter of those little feet around the house. It looks like when Kevin Hart comes to visit. It's more than anything in the world, I adored my parents. They had a mixed marriage, different genders. It was the 50s, and but I adored them. I did adore them, especially my mom. God rest her soul. She's not dead yet, but it's not looking good.